Hola gente, muy buenas, bienvenidos a Gunner Games. Vamos a continuar con una partidita más de Broken Sword 5. Y bueno, como dije, iría a investigar primero aquí en la galería. Y sí que hay algún pequeño detalle que hacer, es muy corto. Y yo diría que nos servirá ya para el apartamento de Henri, porque no nos queda más que hacer. Vamos, intuyo que nos servirá.
The gallery was sealed off. The place looked empty. Laine wasn't exactly easy to miss, and it looked like he wasn't around. The door was locked and sealed off with police tape. I needed to find Laine, and I was sure he wasn't in there. Hi.
Hi.
Monsieur?
I'm looking for Mr. Laine. Has he been here?
Ah, yes, monsieur. He came by earlier. Told me he was off to console Henri's widow. I hope she's out.
Hi.
Monsieur?
Are you sure Laine's gone to visit Henri's widow?
Yes, that's what he told me.
Vale. En principio esto sería saber dónde está Laine. Que bueno, quizá es inservible, porque a lo mejor vamos directamente ahí al apartamento de Henri y no pasa nada especial. Pero vamos a ver si nos sirve.
So Laine was consoling the widow. What a big heart that guy had. Did he have a grand scheme or just loose morals? The door was locked. Paris sure had a lot of similar-looking cafes. Tony's Brasserie. Looked expensive. Parisian spring fashion. Reminds me why I love this city. I recognize the name Sasha from the charges listed in Henri's credit card letter.
No parece que haya nada relevante.
Hello?
This is George Stobart. May I come up?
I'm sorry, this is a very inconvenient time. Come back later.
I know that's you, Mr. Laine.
Vale.
I need to talk to you.
Madame Du Bois.
Mr. Laine, does the name Annette mean anything to you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I need to talk to Madame Dubois.
I'm sure it can wait.
Mm-hmm. If you don't let me in, I'll tell the police about your interesting connection to the security company.
All right then. Come up, but make it brief.
Bueno, George. Quizá no hacía falta ir para allá. Pero nunca está de más para no dar vuelta inútil.
George, you have a worse timing.
Is this a bad time to accuse you of lying?
What do you want?
I've just come from Vera's security.
So?
What do you know about the owner of Vera's security?
I've never had the pleasure.
Tell me about Annette.
Who?
From Vera Security.
Tengo una foto.
I don't know any Annette.
Ahí está la foto.
I'm surprised you let your conquests keep souvenirs.
Where did you get that?
Annette lent it to me.
Quit waving it around, for God's sake.
Habla.
Can you tell me anything about the owner of Vera?
Annette told me he's some angry-looking Russian chap.
Come on, Laine. Tell me about Annette.
All right. I had a fling with her, okay? Now keep your voice down, please.
And you two fixed the security for the robbery?
No, nothing like that. Anyway, the fling was a mistake. She turned out to be rather needy.
I believe you. You're not a criminal, just a lecherous old man.
Less of the old, if you don't mind. As it happens, I make a lot of women happy.
No sé cómo lo haces, pero
Especially
bueno.
when you leave them. Okay, Laine, take off.
You can't tell me what to do.
You want me to show Bijou this picture?
All right, I'm going. You haven't heard the last of me, Stobart.
Promise?
And give me that photo.
Qué grande si nos pasamos el juego chantajeando a este tío.
If Laine was telling the truth, that meant that Annette was lying.
Al menos
She said
sabremos
she'd never
cómo
met the owner and was very keen to get rid of me.
resolver
I
puzzles, ¿no?
wonder if she was hiding
Chantajeando y ya
something
está.
interesting in that back office.
Are you going to introduce yourself?
Manita mentida. Y mucho porno en la pared.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, madame. My name's George Stobart.
Call me Bijou.
Bueno. Bueno, hablemos primero.
Hello, young man. Such a delight to have a new visitor. What can I do for you?
I'm from the insurance company. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Henri, my poor sauvage. He died in his prime.
Could I just ask you a few questions?
Well, why not? A little company might just pep me up, as you Americans might say.
Henri was very brave at the gallery. He tried to stop the thief and paid the ultimate price.
Henri was my Laine and my little pussycat.
¿Más?
How are you coping?
I'm still trying to take it in, chérie.
Chérie.
Can you tell me about the gallery? Was the business doing well?
The gallery was Henri's baby. He never spoke to me about it.
So you weren't involved?
Not at all. Business is not my thing.
Your record player seems to be stuck on the same song.
Yes, this song gives me great comfort. It reminds me of Henri.
No sé. Si algo tendrá que ver la canción con algo, pero bueno.
Bijou, I think someone involved with the gallery helped the thief. It wasn't Hector Laine. He's not devious enough.
But who else?
I don't know. But I will get to the bottom of it, I promise you. Do you know this company, Vera Security?
No, I don't. I've never heard of them.
No veo nada más relevante.
Thank you for your help, Bijou.
My pleasure, young man. Do come back any time.
Bijou appeared to know nothing. I
Bueno.
still couldn't discount Laine. Annette, on the other hand, had lied about Vera Security's owner.
Hostia, si ahí está Henri.
Henri was now dressed in a cheap suit.
Huh.
On balance, I prefer the waistcoat. Henri was now dressed in... The stereo was playing the same tune over and over again. You have a beautiful home, Bijou.
Oh, thank you. I do like beautiful things.
A subtle birthmark was the only blemish on the model's flawless skin. The artist was entering his cubist phase. Two lovers entwined. Reminded me of that party game with the map. A small stuffed dog sat on the table.
Oh, porcillo.
Poor creature. Was that a tear in its glassy eye?
Si os veo por aquí no creo que me deje.
The subject looked vulnerable as she clasped her knees.
Sherry, please don't touch my table. I keep everything in perfect
Lo
order.
he dicho.
Please don't touch my things.
Ok, ok.
The subject stared casually out at the world.
A ver si ha salido algo más mirando cosas.
Can I ask you a few... Truth.
And there was I, hoping you'd say there.
Arr. A ver.
Henri looks very peaceful.
Doesn't he? I wish I could keep him here forever.
Insinuándote delante del muerto.
He
Muy
was taken
bonito.
before his time.
He had so much more to give.
Anything else you can tell me about the gallery?
No, I rarely went there. As I said, Henri took care of everything.
What's the song called?
Jasmine by the Hairy Lobsters. Before your time, I'm sure. It's a band that Henri fronted in the 70s. They got to #2 in the Swedish charts.
Big time, huh? Is that a painting of you?
Yes, darling. Though obviously he got my hips completely wrong.
Who painted it?
Oh, some acquaintance of Henri's. I don't recall his name.
What's the story behind the stuffed dog?
Oh, Fifi. I was heartbroken when she went. I had her preserved so that we could be together forever.
That's very touching.
Siniestro.
Isn't it?
Quite unusual these days to bring the coffin home.
Henri loved a good wake. Said they were better than any party.
Huh.
No ha hecho nada, pero bueno.
Thank you for your help, Bijou.
My pleasure, young
Bueno,
man.
salgamos a ver qué
Come
pasa.
back anytime.
No tengo pista, aunque bueno, tenemos lo de Annette, que ha mentido. Podríamos irle a preguntar. A ver qué
The
hay.
view through to the Bois de Boulogne was stunning. America is my country, and Paris is my hometown.
Oh, poético. No es que haya mucha pista.
Night was falling. Annette would have left for the evening. It was time to pay a visit to Vera's security.
Vale, ya va solo.